Hey everyone, Matt from TotalMTG here, and today I've got a nice unboxing video. Thanks to a good friend of mine who just visited and gave me this amazing gift and is also an amazing friend to the channel as well. Taylor, thank you very much. We have some War of the Spark themed boosters. One of every single colour is here for me to open. So if you take a look at the back of them, so this one is the black one. Choose your colour, black. Enhance your black deck with 35 cards from War of the Spark, including at least one rare and mythic card. Now it does say add 25 land to start building a 60 card deck straight away. So they obviously feel like these decks are ready to play. Now we all know they're going to be very, very weak, but for beginners these are absolutely amazing. And potentially, you know, it says enhance your deck, so maybe we're going to find cards of these colours, of the respective colours, to see that can enhance our constructed decks already. So without further ado, let's get into the first pack and see what we pull and what will be good from these theme boosters. So of course the first pack I've opened up is the blue themed booster. So let's take a little look through. I'm not going to go through card by card, but what we are going to do is maybe pick up cards that will enhance decks that we have already built around. And straight off the bat there, Lazartop Plating is certainly a card that I like. A mass one, you and permanent control gain hexproof for end of turn. This is very, very good for blue. And certainly a deck, if not, could see sideboard play or maybe mainboard play. I play it in best of one in Arena. I do have that in a mainboard just as maybe as a couple of as well. Stealth Mission. Flux Channeler is a nice card if you're building Proliferate, so that is a nice card to have in a deck as well. Hugin's Construct. Dismissal, not too bad, a little card, that one as well. Bond of Insight, I used that in my Ashiok mill deck. If you haven't seen that video, please go and check that out. It's doing pretty well and everyone loves a bit of mill, so that card could fit into that sort of deck. The blue cards that we're seeing so far has flyers, has a bit of a mass. It's got a few little artifacts in there as well. Jace Triumphs, maybe we'll get a Jace Planeswalker. There's a nice Willed Stealth Mission. So it's got a few of the same dismissals and Strix. So you probably could play this. It doesn't probably have this, you know, the 3 ofs and 4 ofs of each card. Ogre of Bolas is definitely a card that you can play in constructed play. And so is Saheeli. So there is, oh, and so is Dovin. So that is, you know, already we've got some good cards that are definitely seeing constructed play at the moment. Tameo, Skylord, another weird as well. A Wizard, another Strix. So yeah, I think that's maybe our third Strix and definitely our third Dismissal. Kasmina's Transmutation. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, although the deck will be pretty weak, it's got at the moment got some nice cards. We'll see what the rare is in a second as well. But it actually does have 3 ofs in there, so you probably could just add land and just play this against another themed booster deck. And whoa, we draw God Eternal Kefnet as the mythic. This will definitely see constructed play, and you could have it as a commander as well in EDH. This is going in control decks, mid-range decks, anything playing blue like that. A 4/5 flyer for 4 is very strong and has those wicked abilities that the gods do as well. That is a very nice pull. And for the blue themed booster, you know, considering what we pulled there, we've got a Dovin, a Saheeli, Ogre of Bolas and Lazartop. There's a few cards there that could definitely see constructed play. So let's get on to our next colour, which will be the red themed booster. So here we go for the red themed booster. Samet Sprint, nice card. See him playing in the, I think it's the Feather deck, I think. And Spellgorger Weird is seeing a little bit of play as well. Tybalt, oh, Tybalt. When can you be really good, Tybalt? Oh, there's another Angrath Planeswalker and a Jaya. Now for me, I've not seen any of them constructed playable. But alright, at the moment, you've got a nice little red Planeswalker deck here. Another Saheeli. Well, that goes into the playable pile without a doubt. Now, there may be some of these cards that I'm going through that you may think are, you know, playable. But just, you know, I'm putting ones that I've seen personally in decks at the moment. Bolt Bend. Grim Initiate is maybe seeing a little bit of play in red-black aggro. Maybe in, you know, it's not too bad. A Masses one as well. There's a few goblins here. Invading Manticore. Another Bond of Passion. Raging Crunch. What a name that is, Raging Crunch. I love that name. Iron Bully. What else we got? Mana Geode. Honor the God Pharaoh. I mean, this isn't terrible for me. As additional cost to cast this way, you have to discard a card, but you draw 2 cards and a mass one. I think that's a, you know, that's a pretty sweet card. I'm not sure if it's playable or not. Chandra's Triumph. Blind Blast. And we got a Beacon land, Tybalt's Rager, and we get another god. Is there a god in every one of these packs? I'm not too sure. Maybe I should have done a bit of research, and perhaps there's going to be a god in every single themed booster. But the Raised Boar, the pig god, is very good. 6/6 with trample. Put another creature in attacking from your hand as well. I love these gods. And that is certainly playable in big red green monsters maybe, or just it's just playable. Maybe top end of red could use it in, probably big red, not big little red, because little red is just, red deck wins is very smooth, shall we say. Samut's going to see play. Obviously Saheeli, we spoke about that in the blue deck. Weirds I have seen play as well in maybe some of the feather decks. And Samut Sprint is used in that deck as well as one of the pump spells. So we've got a few cards there that could definitely see a bit of play. So we're going to go on to the green theme booster now. It's got its sleeve, the forest, but what's inside? So as we take a look at the themed green booster, what are we going to have? Well, we're going to have wolves. Well, we got our first uncommon planeswalker there in Yangu Wildcrafter. I've seen it played in a few brews, I would say, not actually constructed play. Vraska as well, and Arlen, so maybe we're going to go for a wolf kind of deck. Mawu, I have seen a little bit of play, so that's going to go into the constructed play because I've come across that a lot. Bond of Flourishing, certainly. This card is really good, and you can put it into your constructed green decks. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest in above life, and you gain 3 life, and this is all for 2 mana. That is a great card. Arbil Grazer, I've seen play as well. So the green deck at the moment, it's looking pretty good. We've got a Challenger Troll, Crocodile, another playable card here in Paradise Druid. So the green deck at the moment is coming up with a few playable cards. Nissa's Triumph has been used in a green ramp deck, but not seen it great, not seen it a lot because the double green, makes it a little bit harder to play unless you are playing, obviously, mono green. Primordial Worm, Ceratok, there's another Nissa's Triumph. We got a Forced Landing, a few stingers in there. Storm the Citadel, New Horizons, Ugin's Conjurant, and our rare is a Plane-Wide Celebration. So there's not a god in every single pack. This was a lucky, the first 2 packs were probably very lucky getting the Raised Boar and Kefnet. Plane-Wide Celebration, I've just put this in a janky brew. I could see it maybe in Commander. Constructed playable, I'm going to say no. So that doesn't go to the constructed playable pile of cards. But these 4 do. Paradise Druid, Arboreal Grazer, Bond of Flourishing, I absolutely loved. I would have loved maybe another one of them in there. And Mawu. These cards can definitely see a little bit of play in constructed. So from the theme booster, although probably ready to play as a green rampy sort of deck, these for me are probably the 4 cards that you could take along to your constructed green decks. So now we're going to go onto the black theme booster. Let's open this up. Oh, I was going to open one on camera because I found a way to doing it. Now just taking off the top, it's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker. I didn't want to struggle on camera just open them all because it takes up so much time. But this is the theme booster. There is the sleeve. And here we go. So, the green deck wasn't too bad. The rare wasn't playable, but there's definitely a few nice cards in there that were playable from constructed. And we're going to start off with Davriel. Discard decks, love this. I really, it's the loyalty of 3 is not great. I would love it at 4, but it's still nice. Kaya is a nice card, and Obnicholas. So you do seem to get, 3 Planeswalkers at least from these packs, but they're going to go into the unplayable. Obnicholas Cruelty is definitely going into the constructed playable. I really do like that card. Toll of the Invasion. Now, constructed probably not to everyone, but playable to me. But don't worry, I won't put it in the playable cards. So if there's any from these cards that you think could see, they are constructed playable and you've seen them, do let me know. Banehound, I'm putting that there because I like that. I do like Banehound. What else have we got? Drip Making. Another Bond Revival. Liliana's Triumph. Now this card is epic. Was my best uncommon from the set. Each opponent sacrifices a creature if you control a Planeswalker. Liliana Planeswalker, they have to discard a card as well. We've seen a very similar card to this in Legacy Vintage that does very well. And that is certainly playable in Constructed Standard. So, vampires, another Liliana's, nice. Another Triumph there. Price of Betrayal, seen it in a few little brews, but not a lot. There's another Banehound, which is nice. Vizier of the Scorpion, so what's our rare? Our rare, oh, it's a playable rare. Yes, get in there. Dreadhorde Invasion. If this card gets let loose and doesn't get dealt with, it can severely get out of hand. Will win you the game. It can win games. 2 of these on the field, although, you know, it does hit you with life. Building those massive amass creatures. If they kill it, you get another one next turn. It's absolutely brilliant. Dreadhorde Invasion is certainly playable and goes in that constructed pile. Now, the black theme booster, we did get a few double ups, but it does seem pretty well. Dreadhorde Invasion I just spoke about. Banehound, I've been playing it in red-black aggro, and I've seen it in that. A 1-1 with lifelink and haste. Come down attacking straight away is good. Liliana's Triumph is great removal, especially against control when potentially they've only got 1 creature as well. And we got a couple of them, like I said, a couple of Banehounds. An Ob Nicholas and Davriel in a discard deck is very nice as well. So the black theme booster got a few nice cards there, to be honest. Few nice cards. Few nice rares as well. So let's get in to the white theme booster. So as it seems a theme on the theme boosters, we're going to get Planeswalkers at the start. We got the Wanderer, Kea, and another Dovin. So 3 good Planeswalkers. Wanderer seeing occasional play. Dovin is certainly playable though. So Dovin's going to go in that file. And Prison Realm. That is a nice card. Exile target creature or planeswalker, and you get the great ability of Scrying as well. Straight into the constructed playable pro. And we get another one as well. Prison Realm number 2. I love that. Gideon's Triumph, Gideon's Sacrifice. No, I've not really been using them. If there's any from these packs that you think are definitely standard playable, you know, let me know in the comments. Ajani's Primate is obviously certainly one. And you go, oh, we get a 3rd Prison Realm. That is sweet. So this white theme booster has got, you know, some of the best removal from that colour and this set. Bond of Discipline, Ironclad, and what is our rare? I'd love an Aketra. Oh, it's still a nice one. It's Ugin, the Inevitable. Planeswalker, 6 mana, 4 loyalty. That should be a little bit higher. Colourless spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Destroy target permanent is the -3 of 1 or more colours. And the +1 is when you make yourself a little army so you can protect yourself by making a +2/2 colours creature. That's a card underneath it that will eventually go back to your hand as well. So Ugin goes into the constructed pile, and I'm very happy with that pull. EDH playable, without a doubt. Put it in a nice colourless deck. So we got, you know, we got 3 prison. No, we didn't get much variety in our cards from the white deck that we could play playable. But Ajani's Primate, everyone knows about Ajani's Primate. Put it in life gain decks, gets huge, gets really big. Prison Realm, very, very nice removal, and of course the Ugin. So that was the 5 themed boosters, and as you can see from the rares here, we got 4 playable constructed rares out of those theme boosters for the price of, I think the packs are roughly $4.99. We would definitely end up in profit even if you account for all 5. Kefnet is worth a bit of money, Dreadhorde as well, Razebore and Ugin. But you know, we pull value, and we got a whole pile as well of uncommons and commons that will definitely see constructed play. So all in all, I think these theme boosters, you know, good for the beginner, ready to play straight out the bat as well. If, you know, while be at the deck not being very, you know, ultra strong, still playable. You could play, you know, your friend's red deck against a black deck, or, you know, just anything, any mixture of colours. But you're going to get some cards as well that will see play, and you can definitely put them into your constructed decks. Thanks again to Taylor for this amazing gift. Much love for you, my friends. And I really hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you were thinking about getting theme boosters, maybe this has helped you along the way. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And I will see you on the next video.